ladies and gentlemen. If you're watching this video, you're in for a treat, and I am so grateful to have you here. It is amazing, the technology and how I can spread my information, my vibe, my energy. I am not gonna edit it, and it's gonna be quite messy and slow, but stick around if you want to hear something amazing. You're definitely in the right place. Let's begin. So lately I have found a lot of things from like Jay Shetty, etc., being like, you're not responsible for other people, you're not and you're not responsible to keep peace everywhere, etc. And that only lands to me now because I am a really big peacekeeper, and I would try to keep peace and make everyone happy, make everyone happy, having this forceful energy till I'm realizing more and more to relax into my energy, relax into my nervous system, and then see others relax. To do so, we need to reconnect to our body, and this is what my journey was about: reconnecting to every part of my body and staying in my energy, my sovereignty, no matter where I am. Not force, not push, enjoy it. And when I'm saying this, it can come like outside thing for you, and it doesn't have to be. So here I will share a few of my tips. I'm sharing things on my Patreon, where some things are free, some things are like what, €5, €10 per month as a patron, but most things are free for now. I will keep them so till I get the hang of how that works better. And so this is where I'm sharing, and I will do my private classes, and as I go and develop and as I bring my joy out, things happen, things shift. One of the key things for this particular time and age we're living in is that we don't need to grind and survive anymore, but we're still there, like the past kind of energy. So how can we thrive? How can we relax? Because the more we relax and observe, the more we can cultivate better energy. And obviously, so many of our ancestors worked so hard for our life to be easier, right? They didn't want us to work as hard, difficult, and definitely not something we would want for our own kids. But for now, let's come back to us and imagine that we are our own kids, because so it is. And being an adult means that we realize that and we are there for each other. And this is the checklist that I want to go through. It's my morning routine, but you can apply that to every part of your life. My morning routine starts with honoring. Okay, so I breathe in and remember how wow it is to be alive, and how wow it is to have opportunities, and how wow it is to be able to explore this planet and people and energies, and woohoo, and all of us are energies. Working in a hospital really helped me remember that, and this is my way to go, because every doctor tells me that it's lifestyle or age, etc., which I don't agree with. But I do agree with the lifestyle, and I do agree with so many changes that we can make when we take responsibility for ourselves and look for opportunities and integrate that and try different exercises and techniques to see how can we reconnect to our truth and sovereignty and gut and different parts of our body, and others as well. There is a lot of forgiving happening right now, in relationships, etc. So I do encourage the seeing clearly and seeing that if someone projects on you or says something to you, it's about them, not about you. Okay, so my morning routine starts with honoring. I have started doing the exercises that are, I think, Tahoe based. I will link them up here on description, and it's another YouTube channel of this beautiful lady that decided to share it. I will link that up, and doing those exercises consistently when I was traveling really helped me honor my body, honor myself, and get in touch and then dissolve, integrate the impressions, past impressions, everything that was quite false, and attract those energies and those people and those vibrations that were amazing, something that I've never had, like the support I've never had, something that opened me up. Number two is self-talk. So everything that we have taken from our parents, from our environments, we can automatically cultivate inside of ourselves. But it's up to us to notice those patterns and start to slowly through these exercises that so many people share up on YouTube and share in person, to really learn how to, is it really true? And then question that and see that maybe it's not, and see how questioning things makes you feel. For example, once I was like, I'm amazing, and then I was like, no, no way, and then I was like, oh, actually I can be, and it made my gut ignite, right? So question that, see your self-talk, give voices to all the parts of yourself, see them, and see how those um, so-called ugly parts, etc., change as you change, because I've noticed that self-acceptance is a pretty big one, because accepting yourself fully in the ugliest and the deepest and in the best water element of water really helps to integrate that. I keep wanting to say that you are now your own parent if you are an adult, and self-parenting and taking yourself by the hand and how you speak to yourself, all of that can be integrated. My big one was like, okay, I spoke myself bad girl, so I keep kind of hurting myself, and it was all in my gut. So how could I breathe through that? How can I find the gentle approach to myself? And how, if we open those chakras, which is self-talk, etc., our heart can just flow out. Also, beware of the period. Sometimes we're more out energy, sometimes we're more in energy. Honor that as well. It's our energy. Human design helped me understand I'm a projector and I work differently, but not till I met another projector, till I felt really validated in my own energy and how I function, and I could just be and create from there. I am going to share more on my blog about, the future and the ways to go about it and where we're heading, and just to give you hope, just to give you perspective, just to give you tools to shift as well. Another thing about my thing is, consistency in that. So consistency doesn't have to be forced. Consistency can flow. If you really learn to ask yourself, what do I need? You would give yourself that thing, and it's in your head that you can't, because it's not really your thoughts. Universe is there for you, life is there for you. So how can we use it? Well, when I mean for you, it doesn't mean yourself, it means it's for you to evolve, to grow, to love, to express. And you can do that with others in harmony, in co-creation, in learning how to manage conflicts and stress and communicate. This is what I mean by harmony, because stress and communication and conflicts are inevitable, but communication can be there for us. Check out my song, Universe is There For You. I also wake up and I try to connect to nature. I didn't do it today, but I definitely noticed that if I go on my laptop without going outside, my entire day is going to be like blah, right? But then when I go outside and I come back to laptop, I'm really happy. I learned to energize my body first, and then have sharp and focused mind. Sharp and focused mind, happy gut, flowy heart, connection, freedom, openness. And no, you don't need anyone else to open up that inside of you, but you can develop that within yourself with techniques. And yes, then you still would need the community. This is what I'm realizing, and this is coming from my pure observations, and see what resonates at this stage. I want to say that, when I go to nature, I really do the earthing first. You can also try reflexology. You can try different energy stuff with your feet, connecting to your body. Yogic exercises, once again, not forced. Guanjin, Qigong, all of those ancient practices are available to us right now. And I'm talking like a marketing person, but that's true. They're brilliant. They really help us reconnect to nature. From my observation, earth comes first, grounding comes first, then the water, then the fire, and then the air, and just as here. But earth element does require some kind of consistency. However, with women, we are also in a flow, which is a really interesting thing, discovering what it's like to be a woman, being cyclical, and also, cycles of life, different ages, different needs, different times of our life, different seasons of our life, like when we're born to when we become a teenager, etc. I would question all of those stigmas about the different ages and really see how can we all thrive in all ages. Really would question that. Anything else? I wake up with water, having water, and having Ayurveda Triphala, which is cleaning my gut, and I would look at Ayurveda and other ancient ways to, connect to our organs. No matter what your karmic patterns are, we can do it. And anything else? Yeah, I think I've covered pretty much everything that I wanted today. Being a woman, but also being a presence, not being the body, not being emotions, not being any of that, being here and now. I will share more as I go. I will share more about meditations of energizing and concentrations, and being present in our body, being in sovereignty, and learning to communicate with others at the same time. Soon, I will share more about lifestyle design, but also societal design, how to work with governments, businesses, etc. I am psyched to do all of this. I am psyched to talk about education, different cultures, connections, and I'm sticking by it, but let's take it one step at a time. Do you love you, love you, love you? Love me, say that you love me. What part wants support, attention, movement? Move the booty. Moving the booty, by the way, really helps you align everything else in your body. It's not everything, obviously, but it's a lot. Then also water, food we eat, supplements, people, energy, air. If we're living our purpose or not. If you feel like it, have thyself a party. Have thyself a party, celebrate yourself, celebrate others, open your throat, and if you can't find connections in your circle, expand your circle. Let me do the thing you're planning, been planning for ages. It's time now, baby. Do you like the astrological things where people tell me like about different planets, to be honest, but let's see if I take that into account. I might.